final stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. Breaks free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Brown. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. The receiver makes the pitch. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 14. And the Golden Eagles line up on 1st and 10. The running back here on a direct snap. Heading for the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to...
Touchdown, Southern Miss, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He'll throw it now. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the ground. It's Hussein. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Brown. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's got the first and still going. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Golden Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That pass is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They go with a direct snap. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender alive the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. And he's in! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi!
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Brown. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He's swarmed by the defense.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hussein. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Here's the second down play. Direct snap to the back. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Brown. Checks this down to the running back. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Arizona has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Brown. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Arizona. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pressure is coming. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is caught. They stop him, but it's a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Powering through. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Arizona now operating in the red zone. To throw, it's Brown. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that will give them the lead now. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short pass finds the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Golden Eagles line it up with first and goal. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Southern Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Arizona offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Handoff in a single back formation. And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Great connection there for 6 points. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass, it's Brown. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Golden Eagles are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Here comes a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Direct snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Hustles past the defender. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. And this pass is on target. Caught. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Brown. Tries the right with a quick throw. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Hussein. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Leaning on the run game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He shreds the tackle. Now it's another broken tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, moves up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Or it's snapped to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Golden Eagles will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Dropping back, it's Brown. Looking deep for late-game heroics. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see